Relax, we speak facts, so tune in. Tell a friend to tell a friend, they let them know it's going down on 101 TKO Radio. It's going down 101 TKO Radio.
Yo.
Hey, boy, I slid, boy. I slid. Hey, man.
I
did I know. Hey, man, we back. Another week. You understand me? It's the program.
That's the program.
101 TKO Radio exclusively. I am your host, Iyah Wise.
I'm just being honest, man.
Understand me? How was your Memorial Day, my guy?
Man, the weekend, mine was pretty much uneventful. The weekend was, the graduation kid graduated from high school Friday, so
that's the event.
I was exhausted.
Oh, you was exhausted?
Like Saturday, Sunday, all of that.
It's crazy because I asked you how your Mother's Day was. You said uneventful. What's an event?
I mean, I just ain't get into too much. Like, I was chilling.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So, and like, I ain't go up, no kind of that. I was just chilling.
Peace of mind.
You know what I mean?
That's enough.
Yeah, for real.
Peace of mind.
No, for sure the weekend. I mean, because Saturday, Sunday, I ain't had them children. I mean, the children at my mom's house, so it like, oh, they're different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
I'm really chilling.
That when you be like, well, I'm finna turn it, I'm finna whoop,
Yeah.
Really be in the bed. In the bed by 9. That's where you finna do something. But that be my story. I don't know about yours. I like to sleep.
No, for real. Yeah. I'm always working, though.
Yeah,
for real. Like, I ain't never not working.
Straight up. Hey, it's crazy. We got Trent on the line, and that used to be his motto, never not working. That's crazy. Universe. But yeah, and it's like, speaking of universe, it's a balance because you be trying to find time to make your money, then you be trying to find time to have your peace, then you trying to find time to get your rest. It really ain't enough time.
I mean, it'll balance itself all out. Like, if you really believe in the universe, you really believe in the balance. It's just like Katie, I say, man, I'm just trying to keep the balance.
Trying to keep the balance.
Like, for real, just trying to keep it.
What that song was? I was listening to him earlier. What it was? Sorry, I Choose Me. Somebody said one of the last songs on the Mr. Morale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's called
Mirrors.
Mirrors.
Yep, that's it. I'm sorry, I chose me. Something like that. Yeah. I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. I'm all over the place, honey.
I don't know. I went on say it. Wait for that. You just.
It really wasn't just something that popped in. You know, your thoughts be like this, like the little matrix screen, the little green. That's how my thoughts go, man. I can't catch them sometimes. I've been meditating though. I'm getting better. Meditating and predicating.
What is meditating? Like, what's your version of meditating?
Well, my knees bad, so I really can't like that. So I mean, I have to lay out, you know what I'm saying, palms flat, you know what I'm saying, breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, and just repeat until, you know what I'm saying, you start to see things different. You know what I mean? You start to really just tap in.
So that's your version of meditating?
Yeah.
I want to ask you what's your version. It ain't no, nobody's saying you got to do sit Indian style and that.
No, but I'm saying,
people got their own version.
You know, with a lot of time, and that's associated with yoga a lot. But
right.
I just go back to when I was a jet and I took jujitsu. That's what Sensei used to have us doing, laying back. You know what I'm saying, meditating. He used to have the incense burn. He walked by you with the boom, with the gong and all that old stuff. Cause they say every time.
So you just like focus on breathing. No, he's saying like just focus on breathing.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Channel your breathing, and you can really it calm you to the point where you can really see things.
I mean, I meditate too, but my version of meditating, I just try to like clear my mind completely. Mm-hmm. Like, don't have no thoughts, don't have nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like actually, cause even when you sleep, your brain actually
still going. Yeah, and they say that's the thing too. You got to calm the brain.
Yeah, meditating, like really just being still.
Mm-hmm. Focus.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Inner focus.
Unfocused. Just like inner focus. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That right too though.
Yeah. Just like give it a break, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I read that Russell Simmons book back in the Gap. Matter of fact, I think I stole that book from Walmart when I was working there. Statute of limitations up, you know what I mean? But he had got me on the meditation thing.
What was that?
It's the program, Doc.
Oh, you was talking about Russell Simmons? That was you?
Yeah, the book.
Okay.
Yeah,
but you was talking about statute of limitation. I
Yeah.
mean,
No, I stole the book.
oh
Yeah, he big on the he a yogi and a vegan, and he big on the meditation and what they call it, finding your dharma. You know what I'm saying? Your dharma is your true purpose in life. And they was like, you got it, and it's really you manifest it from a child. You know how if your kid see a sky, every time he see a skyscraper, he pointing at the building. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That may be what his calling is, because that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's his dharma. And you have to tap into that.
yeah, okay.
But he was talking about meditating, and he got into meditating in the 80s when he was on cocaine real heavy. And he was saying, like, the noise in his head was just like Times Square. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't stop. The ideas, just the thoughts and everything, the emotions. And he said, meditating got him up out of it, taught him how to center it. And he said, I can't remember the word. I think it's absolute peace or something. That's the goal, is to live every moment in absolute peace. And absolute peace is what happens when, like, when something about to happen to you, a car accident maybe. It seems like everything slow down right before it happens.
No, for sure.
Yeah, they said that's the purpose of meditation. That's to be able to control it to that point.
Yeah.
But and they said like animals use it all the time because they have to, being in nature. But we only use it in fight or flight situations, like life or death situations.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I like to read. Well, you find that stuff when you read, and it could be a lot.
You ain't gotta,
It sound good.
I mean, it's a lot of truth to it. I
Yeah.
mean, plus it's a lot of. Well, it definitely like some apps, like even with talking about like the word absolute, like facts, like that, meditation and you just brain power is way more than we know it to be.
Yeah.
But everything is whatever. But know what I'm saying? How strong the brain is like whatever you believe is true. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how strong the mind is. Or that way how strong the universe, whatever whatever people believe, that's their reality.
Because you got some.
You see what I'm saying?
It's their reality, but
That's their reality.
that's they true.
But
that only go past them. It don't go no further than them.
But that's the point of being an individual. You see what I'm saying? But to certain people, like if you see something some way, and it can be somebody can be like, man, that is not, that's just only your perspective. It ain't unless it's a scientific fact.
There you go. So that won't get that.
You see
Because
what
the
I'm saying?
lines get blurred when you got a person that's on the heroin or something, say they believe they can fly and they hop off the building and pow.
That still don't change the fact that they thought they can fly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That proves the fact that they couldn't fly.
No, they did fly. They might didn't land correctly. You see what I'm saying? They flew for sure. You know what I mean? they flew out that building.
I guess
you
you're
see
right.
what I'm saying?
I guess
Like,
you're
they
right.
just didn't land properly. That what that was.
Gigi said belief is a powerful thing. So you right.
Whatever you believe, really. I mean, what I'm saying is that like the universe, even like the algorithm, like whatever you believe, like the universe gonna constantly put that in your face enough to make you think that that's what's really going on.
Boy, you
see what I'm saying? But it's all, the algorithm do the same thing. If you feel crazy about something, you look at one video of it.
Boom,
They
boom,
only
boom,
gonna
boom,
send you
boom.
10 more that
Yeah.
kind of reinforce that fact. You see what I'm saying? And that only set you off in a way to be like, oh, ain't no, you see what I'm saying? Not only do you believe think this, but it's 10 more other people that think this. You can't be wrong. Whole
Right,
time,
right, right.
all 11 of y'all wrong.
Everybody
You
wrong.
see what I'm saying? So, but it like not from their perspective. From their perspective, they whatever they believe, right? You
So
see
is
what
it
I'm saying?
safe to say that the algorithm is what's the word? Oh man, God.
You can't be
Manifestation.
No, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, like for sure.
Yeah.
Until you go to get into that, like that, just like until you really go to get into what, like we were just talking about, like meditation, and then you go to get into them deeper levels of like learning and wisdom or whatever. It like then you go to understand, okay, nothing I might know may be true, or you see what I'm saying? Like it's all.
Yeah, because that's how I live.
It levels.
That's how I
you see
live.
what I'm saying? It levels.
I live like that because that ruined me. When I went through a phase where I was just reading books, reading, and I think right when the internet and the algorithm stuff started getting popular, I just started like, everybody just caught stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something stupid started going on, everybody was on it. And I was confused. I was like, what is going on? I never seen that happen because before the internet, you still had the mind to try to pick and choose your stupid because it wasn't in your face as much. That makes sense?
Right. Yeah, because it wasn't in your face.
Yeah, it wasn't in your face as much.
Yeah. I mean, people been stupid, though.
They've been stupid. It
televised.
just wasn't,
It just wasn't on the internet.
the stupid Lucian wasn't televised.
Yeah.
How about that?
It just couldn't reach so many places so fast. You know what I mean? Like, but
And that's like, it's a gift and a curse too, because the algorithm, like when you got the news or the newspaper, like, you know, I work at a post office by trade, I guess that's what they call it. And we get people call up to the post office, I didn't get my paper today. It's in the palm of your hand. The phone you used to call me, I'm pretty sure that newspaper is on there. You know what I'm saying? So that's that's the different. I can't say the positive. Yeah, it's a ritual.
Yeah, ritual.
With your read your paper with your coffee.
But
You know what I'm
still,
saying? It's
I
the
mean,
American
you can't
thing to
really
do.
hate on it because reading still good.
Yeah, I ain't hating on it. I ain't hating on it, but I'm not finna.
And you don't want to put the newspaper folks out of business. You want to put them out of business?
Yeah, but it's like, okay, I guess you got to be loyal to still read the newspaper though. 'Cause think about it. That same news.
Not even loyal, just a traditionalist.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That same news hit the internet right when it happened, but you rather wait till the next moment to know what's going on.
See, but it's funny because you got like certain nostalgias like about certain things.
Yeah, I do.
About like, yeah, but it like you got some against the newspaper people.
Nah, I ain't got to get them folk. I ain't got to get them folk that keep me paid.
But they want to, I mean, but you also want to preserve some of the old ways and the old times. And
yeah, because some wasn't necessary. Some wasn't
but you
necessary.
can't be mad with the newspaper people because they just,
No, I'm
they just
mad, I'm mad at the customer for not looking that mess up. Don't call me.
No,
Man,
so,
listen.
and know what I'm saying? And for the newspaper, go, hey, look, use your phone. You see what I'm saying?
I had, man,
But
listen, can't
it's
make
some
this
of the
up.
old stuff. I'm saying it's definitely, you know how you is like in the 90s, like that ain't how it used to be type vibe. And then it like, no. Like, why them folk can't have a newspaper?
I can't make this up. It was Saturday morning. Answer the phone. Whoop. I just want to know if y'all got the Sunday paper yet. It's Saturday morning. I was like, no, ma'am. And then, you know, my mind, I'm like, the news ain't even happened yet. You got to let the news happen. What they going to write, what they going to tell you about Sunday, Saturday morning?
Oh, that's wild.
That's wild. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know, man. It's crazy. But yeah, it's definitely a simulation. And I forgot the comedian. And dude said,
You know, man,
no, listen.
I don't want to take y'all there right now, but man, it's just like stuff could. That's what I'm saying. Like it could get so deep to the point to where like even the movie Matrix. You know how in the Matrix you see like the code that was going down the screen. It's just like look like just like code that's in computers or whatever. Right. But man, I can't even give you that game. I can't give y'all the game right now.
Man, we gotta get Terrence Howard up here.
Can't give y'all the game.
Get Terrence Howard on the phone. He know all about it. He created.
You don't even know it. Like, man, you gotta pay attention to how everything. Even what we talking about, like program, like the show programming. It like, man, everything built in squares, but they're like code.
Man, come on, man.
It's like the TV, your windows. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, there's so much. The pictures on your wall. It all look like a Matrix code. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If you step back and look at it.
I'm going to give you one further. I forgot what book it is in the Bible, but it talks about the construction of Solomon's temple, and it gives precise measurements. You know what I mean? That's like a code. Like all through this building, it's the same type measurement. And then, you know, like even with the universe, they'll tell you like the Grand Canyon will lead you to Egypt. And as far as longitude, latitude,
at one point,
it's sit right there where Egypt sit as for on the grid. I don't know, man. This shit crazy, man. Shit crazy. I tell you what, the next sub they take, I'm going. I need to know what's going on. There's too much going on. I know what's going on.
We ain't finna go back to that.
I'm going cross Antarctica. I mean, I can't. I'm going cross Antarctica. Where else I want to go?
Man,
I don't want to go to space. Ain't no space. You want to go to space? Go to Epcot. Cape
Sport.
Canaveral.
In sports news,
Yeah.
you got
Caitlyn and damn Angel Reese acting a fool.
yeah, man. You got Caitlin Clark and the Bayou Barbie.
That's what they call her.
Yeah.
Man, you
Bayou
seen her
Barbie.
show up to the game looking like Pee Wee Herman.
Who?
Caitlyn. She thought she was fresh, too.
Oh, I don't like Caitlin balling though.
Yeah, she can hoop now. I ain't taking that. She can hoop.
Ballin'.
She really can hoop. And I don't like when folk be talking about, oh, cause she white and nah, that girl can hoop. Larry
She can
Bird
hoop.
can hoop. It wasn't just cause he
No,
white.
but
He can
you
hoop.
kind of with that wave too though.
No, I ain't with
You
that way.
kind of with that. Now I'm saying, now that you say it like that, like, hey,
No.
look. I mean, you got a thing for that's just the white. That
No.
Eminem effect,
It
or whatever
is.
you
No, it's the
wanna
Larry
say.
Bird effect.
The Larry
It true.
Bird
It
effect,
very
just
much
like,
is.
She ain't doing
I'ma
nothing.
give
No
you.
black girl ain't doing it. Just like wow, a white girl doing
I'm gonna
it.
give you the big one.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you the big one. I'm gonna tell him how.
Caitlin balling though.
She ballin'. I
And
gave
she
her that.
a star.
I gave her
and
that.
she got real star power. But that's what I'm saying. So, but the real star power is because she white. And that go back to what we were talking about earlier about, hey, look, we still the minority in the country. Don't you forget it. More white people than black people.
I wasn't even.
So
I
it's
wasn't
like-
trying to go here this early.
No, but I'm just, but that way it go.
But see, what I'm telling you is, she hold on. Even like Larry Bird, he held his own. He proved heel.
No, for sure.
Eminem even proved heel. Say what you want to say, he proved heel. He ain't my top 5, but he proved heel. He held his own in an arena that went heel. But then you see, you got people like Yellow Wolf. What the other boy name? I ain't trying to offend none of y'all partners. Yeah, MGK. You know the boy I can't stand. Post Malone. You got people like this that ain't cared nothing about no culture. I ain't swear by no culture. Eminem actually kicked it with Redman them in New Jersey for years in the ciphers, and he was really a hip hop dude. A lot of these folks just picking and pandering, and they ain't even got the talent for it. But the people that we just said they good, they can't come to the cookout.
I
They
ain't
good.
said that one for.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I ain't
You just said
agreeing
Caitlyn was
none of-
dope.
No, Caitlyn.
She dope.
Caitlyn can ball for sure. I mean, she ain't the best player in the NBA. I mean, the WNBA, but she probably the biggest star power.
Yeah, because
in the
that's
WNBA.
what they
You
need.
see what I'm saying? She the biggest draw
need
right
that.
now. And it's her and Angel. You see what I'm saying? Like, both of them bringing views to the WNBA.
Yeah, they need
I
that.
ain't gonna lie. We need Angel got to, like, she got to get better, for real. Like, she
I
got to
don't
get
watch
better.
it as much to know, but
I mean, you can just check the stats. She having, I mean, maybe she'll pick it up this season.
but then you gotta understand too. What Caitlyn like a point guard? She like 5'9" maybe.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, Angel,
she's
like,
7
she might be
feet
leading
tall.
the WNBA in rebounds right now.
Yeah,
But
because
she's
she's a
missing
giant.
a lot of layups and everything. Like, she kind of,
She a giant.
I know she got to get her some money. I know she getting money.
Yeah, she getting that money
off-season.
on.
But, like,
And that's
I
ooh.
need you to be better in basketball.
I'm
too.
glad you said that.
And
'Cause
shout out
you,
A'ja Wilson. She probably the best back.
yeah, that's her name. She dope. I like her.
In the NBA. WNBA.
You said like she got to get some money all season. You know they be complaining about the money they make compared to the NBA, right?
Yeah.
And I be like, the NBA was probably formed in 1950 something. The players wasn't really getting no money like that until that Dominique, Jordan, Isaiah, Bart. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
And
you
they really
can't
wasn't
look
getting
at-
money then.
You can't look at all of it. They
Yes,
ain't
you
talking about that.
can.
They're talking about now.
No, but what I'm saying is, it had to develop to get there. And them folk tell you that WNBA ain't making no money, can't nobody going to them games. You can't make no.
I mean, Caitlin's selling
And
it
they
out.
going now.
She's selling it out.
So that was the
You see what I'm
solution.
saying?
So what say they
She's
what they
selling
about
it. She
10
sold out
15,
Atlanta.
what they about 10 15 years in?
The Dream Game was sold out when
They-
they played Caitlin.
I
Yeah.
think they about 10 15 years in. So okay, it's time to start getting you just due. Y'all don't put in the work. But you got women like Cheryl Swoops, what's her name? Sister name.
No, dog. We the minority.
I don't understand
I'm
that.
saying,
That ain't got
like,
nothing to do with what
you-
we talking about now. I'm
what
not
took-
going there yet.
What took the sale out the stadium was
A cracker.
not that's just nuts. Was for it to be enough
Really, nigga?
white people to be interested in going to that game. Enough just white casual fans of
Yeah, they
people.
had
People
to.
don't even probably ain't never watched WNBA
I ain't
before
knew it
her.
existed.
You see, right? You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
just the unity behind her, or just you know what I mean? And like, oh, we're gonna see her play the black girls in Atlanta.
They want
You
your
see what I'm
rhythm, but
saying?
they don't want your blues.
For sure.
But dig though. But still, what I'm saying is, they had white boys in the NBA. They weren't making no money till the black boy got in there. But I was just saying everything happens in its time. Even like they say when you start a new business, they're going to give you 5 years to fail. Not necessarily fail, but before you make any revenue. So I feel like they was trying to put a woman against man issue up against a business model. It ain't had nothing to do with that because y'all WNBA and need NBA.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to do with that.
That kind of a trick comes on.
Whatever. We gonna get canceled tonight. Come on. We ain't got nothing else to do.
I ain't getting that. I ain't getting no folk money. I mean,
No.
all parties got the right to feel how they want to feel about their money.
Yeah,
So
you got the right to
I
feel.
ain't getting into the folk
But
money.
at the
'Cause
same
that's
time,
just a trick conversation.
if
I
you-
mean, because they plight pretty much is how the league make enough money to give us some more money.
all right, I'm
You
gonna
see what I'm saying?
I'm
They're
gonna-
like, yeah, maybe they do, but it's still their money. But you see what I'm saying? And
See,
they're like,
you just proved
you
my
don't want to
point.
get into nobody money, man.
You just proved
let
my point,
them
though.
folks handle their own
Listen,
money,
listen.
man. For real.
You know,
They don't
everybody
wanna
be
get into no
talking
kind of
Pippen, of course. But you know what kind of contract Pippen signed? Pippen was a whole time he was with the Bull. He was up on the 4-cylinder contract, but he was an 8-cylinder player.
But he ended up getting a max deal when he went to
Portland.
Yeah.
Of
He
course,
ended
you
up
got to
getting
give him a
deal.
max deal. He don't want 6 rings. You got to give him what he want. But think about the money he was making while he was getting them deal. Pippen, his shoes weren't hitting like that. You ain't see Pippen on no commercials. You ain't see him on no Wheaties box.
Pippen come around every now and then. They got Pippen, they got Supreme Pippins and all of that right now.
Yeah, because man, please. I ain't looking like Chester Cheetah. Anyway, but what I'm saying is, he couldn't complain about his money because he signed the paper. They complained about the money and they signed the paper. You knew what you were finna get. So is that the league fault, or is that your fault, or is that your agent fault?
I mean, that's all the money there. It's like this all the money that's there. Like the league make their money off of TV deals and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying?
And that's the other thing. These folks
So
can't pay
they're
you no money they ain't got.
Yeah. But okay. But they saying, hey, look, y'all make enough money or y'all can do, you know what I mean? I ain't for leaving. I'm leaving for long about that one. I ain't getting in the women business. You don't know we ain't getting in the woman business anymore.
Yeah. You gonna hate them, bro. That's what they gonna say. But check. So the controversial thing about them two, the foul. I seen it. Looked like a basketball play to me, but he's like, you crazy. Whatever she told the girl.
As if she was crazy. Are you
Yeah,
crazy
that's
or
just,
something?
man, that she whooping. Like they
Yeah,
do.
like, are
She
you
whooping.
crazy?
Yeah, she whooping.
Like, yeah, you
I'm
crazy?
sorry, ladies, but she was whooping. And a lot of times y'all be whooping because that's part of the sport. See what I'm saying? That's part of the sport.
It was a hard foul.
It was.
I guess.
I've seen worse.
I mean,
I done seen niggas have to
I
start
ain't got the
with.
right to feel how she want to feel about it. She might have felt like it was intentional against her. You know,
Of
she probably took
course.
it personal.
But see, like
You
we
see
were
what I'm saying?
saying,
So
when
it ain't
do
like-
when do you pull the card? And you know I'm a card puller, but I don't think that was
I
time to
mean,
pull
the
the card.
fans automatically were pulling the cards. Anyway.
Yeah, because they card
I
pullers.
don't
too.
even think they were pulling the cards against each other. Like, I don't think between them is that it don't go that deep with them.
No, I think they
it's-
be chilling. After the game, they probably be in this.
Nah,
in
they
the-
don't like each other.
You don't
for
think they
real.
like each other?
Nah,
Yeah, they
don't
women.
like each
Women
other
don't
for
like each
real.
other. But at the same time, they ain't finna stop. They ain't finna come up with a plan to like each other. They finna get some money off of this.
Yeah.
They finna get some money.
I mean, on to my far them, I don't think it like racial deep. I think it might be like culture deep with them. You see what I'm
What's the
saying?
difference?
But when it gets to the fan, it's definitely like
Oh,
You
back
got a
it up,
bunch
back
of-
it up, back it up, back it up. What's the difference between racial deep and culture deep?
I mean, cause you got a subset of white girls that might feel like they identify can relate to urban culture. You see what I'm saying?
Man,
Or
please.
whatever.
No, I ain't going for that.
And it's a subset of black people that don't feel like they relate or identify with your urban culture. They
Man.
might have felt like they grew up different. They know something.
You
Like,
remember
it
that?
ain't all, you know what I mean?
You remember that Outkast, that Southern playlist of that? I don't know if it's the intro or the interlude. Big Rube say, if you think Southern playlist is all about pimping hoes, slamming Cadillac doors, then you a cracker. Or a nigga that think he a cracker. Man, ain't no so. These folks think they be this, think they be that. Them folks, man, please. Get pulled over in Gainesville, and you talking about you don't identify with urban culture. Them folks don't identify with you. You might well follow on in.
That's racial. That ain't cultural. That's my point exactly. That's my point exactly.
I don't know the difference. I guess I don't know the difference.
That's my point exactly. You feel me?
I ain't catching the difference.
Racial.
I ain't catching the difference, man.
Nah, it's a difference for sure.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Whatever,
man.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get back to that. Cause you see what I got on, man. I came to go. I'm gonna say that to the last hour though. What about the boy, man, Roderick Wave, man? I don't know if that's his real name.
Got locked up in the city.
He got 13 count shooting at that girl.
Shout out Roy Wade, man.
No, sir. They don't shot him out. He shot out.
Nah, he definitely cannonball for that. If he shot, allegedly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe the man ain't shot at the old lady. I don't know about it. I thought he just had a possession of firearm charge.
That man got charged with ag assault and all that, man. But look.
He shot at, if he shooting at the girlfriend, I don't know what to tell him, boy.
Boy.
I don't know what she did to make him that mad. For real.
Couldn't have done
crazy.
that. Yeah. Hey, we got to take a little break, though. Hey, we'll be back in a minute. Y'all stay locked in, stay tuned in. We'll be back soon. The program.
closed mouths don't get fed on this boulevard.
Close mouth, don't get fed on the boulevard. Yeah. Hey, man, back in this thing.
Wow.
It's the program, 101 TKO Radio.
Regime.
Iyah. I'm your host, Iyah Wise, man. You tripping.
Just being honest, man.
Hey. Where we start at Rodriguez Wade, man? What's up? What you think?
Oh no. That boy wildin', for real.
I mean, I wonder what she could have done, though. You shoot at the girl.
Ain't nothing she could have done to make him shoot at him.
Right, I mean,
wild. I would like it's funny, but it ain't, man. Like, he wildin'.
He funny.
He wildin'. Oh, for real.
You know what's going on. They tender, man. These young cats is tender, man. Ain't nobody taught them. You understand me? You got to love them and leave them. Because you got to want them and don't need them. Pimping. Nah, I'm just playing, man. That was my Pimpin' Ken impersonation. How I do? You ain't like that one?
I don't know what you on right now.
Okay. But yeah, man. Stop shooting at the ladies. You understand me? Love on them.
It's inexcusable.
Put them in their play, though. You got to put them in their play because they don't like no weak man. They do not like no weak man.
I don't know what way it was on. He couldn't, I mean, it's just allegedly because we don't know what story.
Well, we
know what I mean?
don't.
We
Yeah.
don't know what really
I jumped the gun.
So it's just,
I
it's
jumped the
allegedly.
gun. I love the ladies. I'm sorry. I love you, ladies. Sorry.
We don't know. We don't know what really went on yet.
I'm a dog, man. Velo tapping in. Matt Town finest. I already know. I think Diddy trial on day 10 right now. How long you think it's gonna go?
2 years, maybe.
You think
I
it's
don't know.
gonna go
rolling,
longer than
though.
third trial?
Nah, they rolling though. I ain't gonna lie, they bringing them in there. I don't know. I ain't see. I don't remember like how many witnesses it is and all of that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I remember third trial. The judge was like, "Hey, cut it out. You need to tell me why we got these witnesses and what they gonna say, cause I'm through. I'm tired." Yeah, I don't know. They making my boy look like Red though, off of 5 Heartbeat. I ain't gonna say my boy. Diddy. I was a pop fan. I don't talk about my boy. I ain't really rock with Diddy like that. You understand me? But you know they somebody he done beat up cats and hanging them off balconies allegedly, because the dude that's supposed to happen to, he was like, that ain't happen. That didn't happen. But the other dude, they say he blew up the man Bentley or something, Porsche or something.
Okay, could
Yeah, he said that happened. He ain't say did it, but he said the car went up and blew
yeah,
fire.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, kid could it. He wild for that. He wild for testifying again.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
I ain't gonna lie, he
That
wild
man-
for that. But baby, I don't know, man. I mean,
He's
maybe he
severe.
got. I guess if his reasons is just
He was summoned. He didn't want to be held in contempt.
like you got to be.
He didn't want to allow him to owe.
I mean, he done made a statement prior to this.
Oh, he did?
Even
He did.
being.
So
You
he
see
really
what I'm
talked it
saying?
up.
Like, yeah, I mean, like I don't know. It's wild. It's just kind of crazy.
Man.
I don't know. I mean, you always got the right to remain silent, dog. You feel
For
me?
real, though. You can get up there and plead 5 of them now.
Like
You still got your 5 now.
all the way up and down. Everybody.
But you know, they say pleading the
you
fifth
got
only.
the right to remain silent. Man.
They say pleading the fifth only pertains to you saying something about what you did. Like that don't pertain to you not talking about somebody else.
I mean, you still got the right to remain silent. Even if you ain't got the right, it's still like a choice. Like you ain't. I mean, like yeah. Like,
Man, please.
you don't
So-
gotta. People don't gotta have an opinion about everything, or you ain't got to always speak out about something.
Okay. Let me play devil's advocate. Here you go. You got a cat like Cuddy. I'm assuming he was, you know what I mean, civilian bound. You know what I'm saying?
I guess if he just that severely traumatized by it,
Yeah,
maybe. You know what I mean? I mean, clearly he got a reason behind it. But it like,
He probably had a nice
oh
job.
man, you're a grown man too, man. It like that's years and years ago. Like what you even getting out of this? Like what you getting out of this? You see what I'm saying? For doing this. And you ain't on, it ain't like he got no criminal charges. Like what, literally, all right, what is there to gain out of this for you but making you, like, is this a promo run? What you gonna try to drop some merch after this or what?
On his
Like,
Kanye tip.
yeah, like
I mean, you know, some people just don't live by certain rules. It's like, okay, well, if you assaulted me and I got the opportunity to prosecute or persecute, let's do it. We're gonna do it. A lot of folk think. A lot
but like it ain't against him. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like you just jumping in on somebody else's case. It ain't like you got your own. You see what I'm
I
saying?
see what you're saying. Like, what your truck being,
Right.
what your car being burnt up got to do with what that man on trial for.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
I
yeah,
go with
it's
that.
just no. I get it. Like he just did to further defame his character.
Yeah, he like a character. He a character witness. Yeah,
for sure.
He's a monster.
Yeah,
You know how they go.
for sure.
Yeah, he a monster.
And maybe so. You know what I mean? Maybe the nigga is a monster. But I'm like, man, come on, man, chill.
It's giving Red 5 Heartbeats. You remember that movie?
Was he at the freak house?
Cuddy probably
Yeah.
was. Look at his name,
But did he
Cuddy.
say anything about the like? That one
Call
get.
from
It's weird.
Willie Johnson.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yo, who we got on the line?
Willie Johnson.
Hey, how you doing, Willie?
I'm okay. How are you?
Doing well. What's on
Great.
your mind? Talk to us.
Who am I? This is your cousin.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? Talk to us.
Nothing else. Calling in about the Rayo and the celebrity golf and celebrity poker.
Oh, okay, yeah. This you remember Brother Jay was telling us he had the celebrity guys with the poker and the golf and things. Yeah, tell me more about it. What's up?
Nothing much. He got, the rail system starting in where's that? Macon.
Mm-hmm.
Be working Georgia and again in New York. And he has a team. I brought in a great engineering team at the top of their profession, so everything can go well. And Jay, after years of working, has got himself in with the accounting treasury part of the celebrity golf and the celebrity poker.
Okay.
Which brings in a lot of sponsors, which will allow us to do the work we're trying to do.
All right. So, what's the overall goal?
The overall goal is to build the rail system here throughout the South. We're starting in Georgia and New York, and then it will be throughout the South here from Alabama on down.
Okay.
It's above ground rail.
Oh, gotcha. So will it connect from the South to like New York, or will it just be certain locations?
Initially, it will. Well, initially it's going to be down the South. Then starting New York, I guess it will be separate rail there. I haven't seen all the plans to go forward. I just kept up with what was going on initially.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to look at it, but yeah, the ultimate goal is to connect everywhere.
Oh, okay. All right.
What you mean, like a fast train or something? Like a bullet train?
Not a bullet. It's above ground. It'll be fast though.
Okay.
I'll be interested in seeing that coming to fruition. Let me ask you this.
I know that what all them fires supposed to been about. They like the fire in Hawaii. Remember when Hawaii was burning up all crazy? They built a train system through the exact spots that that burnt up, and they like the plans were already approved years
Before.
Yeah, and then the same thing with California. And
with
it's
the
a real
wildfires.
Technology is a little different then.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think they had all the expertise. For example, Jay has another group of engineers, but the engineers I have, nothing would happen like that.
Oh, gotcha.
We have top of the line. For example, when it comes to power generation, the electrical type things, we have a brother who was the technical manager for British Telecom for 18 years.
Okay.
Norman Fletcher was, when they were issued with Russia and the U.S., Norman Fletcher was the co-chair for the U.S. He's the brother that built the nuclear facilities in Arizona, in addition to being the co-chair. for the U.S. when it came to nuclear.
Right.
James Golden, our project manager, he was just one of the two managers that built the $14 billion oil refinery in Nigeria. They say 20 billion, but it wasn't no 20 billion.
So it was 14.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and part of that was fertilizer. And he's also the brother that built the American Embassy in Baghdad while we were tearing everything else down.
Tearing everything else down.
$800 billion on an embassy.
Oh, man.
What dude you was talking about? What you said the name was?
James Golden, but he's built all over the world. Pipelines and stuff in China and all that. He lived in Indonesia for a while. But every aspect, every discipline in engineering, we have a top brother in that field.
Oh, man, that's dope. Hey, that's
and if
what.
You take their name, if you take their name and pictures off and lay it down behind anybody, aside of anybody, my people will come out on top.
On top, absolutely.
From what they've done and their credentials.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Can we get you to come into the show one Tuesday night and just really, you know what I mean, lay it out for the people, let them understand what's really going on?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll be here. I think I'll be bouncing in and out. I went to Africa 122 times, 22 years before the pandemic. Not pandemic, scandemic.
Yeah,
Scamdemic.
Okay. I'm picking up what you're laying down, bro.
The planned scamdemic. But and so I had a lot of projects in Africa, from gold stuff, bauxite, iron ore, and bauxite mining concessions. Have a commercial contract to do 100,000 housing in Ghana. When you got an MOU, it's nothing. When you got a commercial contract, that means government, Minister of Finance, Minister of Housing, and Parliament, everybody signed off on it. So anything you do, they got to pay.
Oh, man. I like how that sound. There you go, even a lot. Yeah, man. I'm going to get with Brother Jay and get your information or whatnot, and we'll try to get it set up for when you come in town, man. We can sit down and get an in-depth conversation with you, because I love to have you on and just really learn more about the process, man, because it's information out here that a lot of us, especially people in our community, need to know, and we don't know it's there.
Yeah, like nobody knew all these people were there. When you go to Africa, when they go to do projects, they were bringing their own engineers. It was Chinese or stuff like that, and you never see our brothers there because they never brought them in.
Right.
But now when I go out, they can't outwit me on a mental chess game. And when I lay the credentials down, their people can't outperform or can't outshine the brothers I bring in.
Right.
Yeah, man.
I like that.
I appreciate you calling.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you calling in, man. Like I said, I'm gonna get with Jay, get your information, and I'll get in touch with you. We're gonna bring you up here, man, so we can get the full scope of everything.
Okay, y'all have a blessed night.
All right, appreciate it, Will.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, man. Shout out to my cousin Willie, man. He been putting us down. We got the international engineering going on. Shout out to the brother Jay. You know what I'm saying? Jay Dickey L. I appreciate that look. We're going to get you up here. We're going to get Brother Willie up here. We need to know what's going on, because this is what we talking about. The numbers he talk about, the things he talking about is changing the world, man. Generational wealth, all that going on. For real, no play.
Man, you gotta just stop it, man. Cut it out, dog.
Who got to stop it?
Everybody.
No, we got to start it.
Anybody and everybody.
No, we got to start it. We got to start it.
Knock it off.
Cut it on. You understand me? You want to be?
What's your problem, dude?
You want to be a mere peasants? Ain't that what Diddy told Ross? You want to be with a mere peasant?
Not a mere mortal.
Yeah. Or you want to walk amongst God?
Niggas just mere mortals.
And you see what his God is sitting there. Walking with mortals. But yeah, man, that's some good. That's that cold game, man. For real, now. Don't count it out.
What?
What Brother Willie talking about? You know, I be interested in all that old stuff. All of it.
No, I ain't talking about that. Just
you don't know.
No, I don't. I don't. No, I don't.
You don't know what's going on.
I don't.
Yeah, we gonna find out though. Remember who he slapped that one time? Drake. Yep, he slapped Drake. They said J. Cole wasn't going. J. Cole put the pause on him. They said Cole put the pause on him. I don't see myself losing a fight to Diddy. You?
No, I don't see it. I don't asking no crazy question like that. I don't even play with me like that. Like, for real. Don't even
I
do
mean,
that,
it's possible. Anything is possible.
I know it ain't. Well, maybe. I'm just saying, but no, it ain't. Like, no, not for real, it ain't. You know what I mean?
Anything is possible. Like,
Come on, rainbow, dog.
Come on, bro. What Master P knew you say, huh, bro?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Don't play with Puff, though.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I realized that it's like, man, I almost be this is all allegedly, too, I know we're gonna formulate, but I just be seeing, like, so many, like, unmelanated people, just non-cultural people talking about, like, white people, be seeing so many white people talk about Diddy. Like it almost be like to me, like, damn, I don't even want to. That's why I don't want to smash dude, like, or you see what I'm saying?
Pause.
Like for real, crazy. For real, crazy. But I don't want to like to go in on him or just really, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause it's like everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody. Yeah,
it's one of them things though.
About it. No, cause they're like, cause they don't be talking about them white men
the
that be
daddy
having
from
way crazy.
Heaven, Buddy from Nickelodeon.
Yeah, just wow.
What is his name? Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider from Disney.
That was Nickelodeon.
Oh, Nickelodeon.
Yeah. Because they tried to say Nickelodeon, the little symbol is in the shape of Epstein Island.
But I'm just, and like you can still be covering that. For real, like it's so much there. It's still enough for there to cover.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
We ain't covering it either.
I'm gonna tell you why.
What I'm
that's what I'm going with. I'm gonna tell you why.
So it like
the reason why we don't cover white folk business because we ain't studying white folks. See what I'm saying? We ain't studying them. I don't care what's going on in their community. It don't affect me that much. What they doing to each other. What they doing to me affect me more.
But they doing it to everybody. Like they ain't seeing it like that. They doing it.
No,
to
they ain't seeing it like they ain't seeing it. They ain't seeing it at all.
Like,
that's the problem. They ain't
seeing it like that
when
they're trying to put media coverage on it. They know exactly.
When a man ran over the police, they see it like that.
Right.
When a young black kid defends himself and stab a white boy, they see it like that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? When they think we getting all the food stamps, they see it like that. When statistically, they get more food stamps because, like you said, they the majority.
I think I'm going to start coming in here with a bunch of white people news.
Let's do it. I'm with you, boy. You know I'm with it. Bring what DC say? Bring that ass here, boy. I'm with it.
Tweaking now. I'm just
I ain't tweaking. I'm for real. Let's do it.
I ain't racist.
Because me neither. That's what I wanted to get to. Can black people really be racist?
No, for sure.
Hell
you
no.
Want to be racist? I mean,
if I can,
to your conversation earlier,
if I can
want to be a racist.
If I can gain the world like they did, why not?
I mean,
why not?
Only.
Shit, me. Why not? Well,
it's only perspective.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you want the problems. You want the problems that come along with that. You know what I mean?
Shooting yourself in the head because you behind on a bill?
Whatever.
Because you depressed? Because your girl left you? See what I'm saying?
For sure.
We got real problems. We can't go in we cannot go in the First Pentecostal church and have go to revival, pray with these folk, eat communion, all that, and kill 9 white bodies and get taken to Burger King in handcuffs because they thought we was hungry. We can't do that. We can't go to Ellis Island at the Statue of Liberty and look in the book and find out where our folks migrated from. We can't do that. You know why we can't do that? Come on with it.
No, I think even with the who that was? What buddy that name was?
Who? Willie, brother Willie.
Nah, with the church.
With one? Oh, Dylan Roof.
That was Dylan Roof.
Yeah.
Like, even with the Dylan Roof. It be a lot of more wild stuff be going on.
But I understand that.
Both reporting. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Reporting,
exactly. And it's like what you said, the algorithm.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
because I know
even when you get into like the major networks, it's still like they make it's a very selective process.
I was at my brother's house.
So much wild stuff be happening. You know what I mean?
I was at my brother's house watching the news with my parents one day, and I got depressed. I was like, man, well, I've been depressed, but I just felt down. I was like, ain't nobody pulling cats out trees no more.
You need to talk about it.
That ain't going on.
Definitely ain't the thing.
You feel me? Like on this side of town, a child was murdered. This side of town, a meth house blew up. This side of town, a sex trafficking victim was found dead. Like, what is going on in the world? I mean, please, pull a cat out of a tree. Buy ice cream for the block or something. I'm sick of this mess.
I mean, it's a lot of. I mean, not that
it's going on.
Nobody that doing good work out here or whatever. Like, it's a lot of good stuff be happening out here too.
They ain't covering it.
Unreported.
Yeah, they ain't covering it.
Sure.
Yeah. So it's shock value. It ain't provocative enough.
Right.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Them folk got a job. Them folk got a job to do too. It all boils down to the job.
It's a business.
But back to the lecture at hand. I just don't believe black people can be racist. I believe we can be bigots. I don't think we can be prejudiced because we're not prejudging nobody. We rejudging. If anything, we prejudice. We judging y'all on what y'all continually show us who y'all are. See what I'm saying? And you got to think, like we was talking about earlier, they teach their kids this. Maybe not now, but I promise you, for years they taught their kids, well, these folk bad, they nasty, they trashy, they dirty, you can't trust them, wham. And here we teaching our kids, love everybody. Treat everybody the same. Don't judge nobody by their skin. Judge them by how they act. And even if you judge them by how they act,
so what response would you rather have?
I'm not finna go into a pistol fight with a slingshot. If they shooting, I'm shooting.
No, don't give me no metaphor.
No, there ain't no metaphor. That's what I'm ready for.
Or whatever.
No.
Give me don't speak a haiku.
Okay.
I'm saying, I just asked you. So what would you rather the response be? You said they taught their kids blase, wase, squaze, definitively. That's what you said. So what exactly would you
teach your children the same thing?
That's your answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We always say Coke on the beat.
Coke on the beat.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press
Yo, who we got?
Man, it's Coke on the beat, Raphael Sadiq. What's up?
Shout out.
Okay,
crazy.
What up, Kanye? Yeah.
What's up? Talk to me. What's up, girl?
See what y'all boys talking about tonight. Y'all don't be talking about that.
Man, we talking about it all, man. Well, let me get your opinion. Do you honestly think black people can be racist?
I think we assholes. We can be good assholes.
I don't think you asking the right person.
You know what I mean?
I go for that.
We're going to accept everybody. I think we're going to accept everybody. We already done seen that. We work with anybody. You know what I mean? So we very welcome because of everything that don't happen to us. But, you know, as racist, yeah, I got a couple of black people that tell me they don't like white people, but it's only because of how they still treat us in modern day slavery. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the thing. We don't not like people because of how they look. We don't like them because of what they've done and what they perpetuate. I ain't looking at nobody and say, I don't like you. You just pale. No, I don't like you because of what you showed me to who you are. And then,
but your answer, your preferred response would be to, hey, let's not like them because of how they look.
Yeah, because that way.
No, I'm not gonna like it because how you treat me. I don't care.
No, but see, this the thing.
If a lady blacker than me, I don't like her.
This the thing.
See,
all right, check this out.
You hear that?
When you go to take your,
right,
I understand that, and I'm pretty sure it's some pale people that don't like pale people. But when you go to take your standardized test and they tell you need a number 2 pencil, are you gonna bring an ink pen?
No.
So these folks that showed us the blue.
Nah,
listen, wait. I got the flow.
I know number 2. I'm gonna bring me a lead pencil though. I need a lead pencil.
But listen what I'm saying. If you got at least 300-400 years of examples on how you get over on the whole world, why not follow the example? Try to compete.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, people still don't want to admit to their bloodline and that the fact that, you know, the people before them was racist and that's what they was taught. Because you can even see with the young kids today, I see a lot, you know, I'm in a very international multicultural place down here in Orlando. But
Shout out
it's
to
sometimes
Florida.
when white people or the Venezuelans, whoever see you see how the kids look like they ain't never seen nobody black. How the way they just be looking at you like they don't seen something they ain't seen before.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that because
So
they,
it's always taught at home. You feel me? So
yeah, yeah, that's
if your
exactly what
great
it is.
great granddad was racist, more than likely you got something in your blood because you done been around people that's talking about it or pressing about it. You know what I mean? Like, and you ain't saying nothing, you still with the problem. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So if you ain't speaking against it, and you like, oh, I ain't racist, but you ain't speaking up when it is
You
being
ain't
done,
taking up
that's
for
still
it. I
being
just
racist.
told
You
somebody
still,
that at my job today. If you
fault.
see it and you don't say nothing about it, you just as bad. You just as bad.
You think
And
that's
so
the case?
That's always is the
So
case.
you don't think
I
nobody
know
got
I
like
know it's the
don't
case.
nobody got the right to just mind their business?
Yeah, you got the right to do what you
They
want
don't.
to do.
No, but I'm saying they wrong for just
No, but okay,
automatically minding
I'm
their
finna bring it
business.
home to you. All right, this is what I told her. If you don't say something about this going on, you obviously supporting it. And the wait. And the way that you showing that you supporting it, you got somebody running this country that's telling you they feel exactly like this, and you supported this. So obviously you support this. See what I'm saying?
If you voted with a bigot and for a bigot, then
You a
shit, you know
bigot.
what I'm
y'all
saying? Because
wild.
Yeah, we
you
can
don't
cancel
see
that.
the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like they believe
Perspective.
everything
It's
else
only
that everybody else
perspective.
believes
I
because
mean,
the
it's
news.
somebody thinking that y'all did the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Or whoever the next
No,
person is.
but
That's
see, that's a
perspective.
skewed.
Those
That's a
ain't.
skewed
That's
perspective.
what we just talking about. Those ain't scientific fact. You
No,
see
but
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell
So
you
it's
what
only a
scientific fact.
perspective.
The scientific fact is, the one time they gave us a shot, we gave them the smartest nigga we can find. He wasn't
And
enough.
they still
That man
talking
did
about
his
like he wasn't
term. He
even
did
black.
his term.
Yeah, now they come with
So
the
what?
dumbest cracker they got on earth, and he God to these folks. These folks don't care about no God. They care about Trump,
Dumb?
huh?
At the end
Dumb?
of the day, I
It's
think a
like
lot of people
dumb is how
care
you would
about
describe him.
I wouldn't even do dumb. I wouldn't do dumb like
it's
that.
about social media.
I wouldn't
And
do
then
dumb.
these folks voted for Trump because they thought it was gonna help them in their pockets and their tax bracket
No,
and all of this.
I'm gonna tell you
No,
why they
them
voted
people,
for it.
That's
them
what I
people
mean.
voted for Trump because
No. Because
they
guess what?
doing the same thing
Just
y'all
as
doing
many.
right now. Y'all being emotional. They were
So
being emotional.
when we get a turn, we don't get no turn.
What?
We don't get a turn to do everything. Should we get a turn?
A turn at what?
We should get a turn to be emotional. We should get a turn to be just asshole. We need to get a turn to just say you don't belong here. Go back to where you're from. We need to get a turn to do all that.
Like but how is that
Who
possible?
you gonna
Why it's not? It's possible because it happened before.
You want to reset the world?
Yes,
You want to just get the word a hard
You can't do
reset?
that.
yes. Back to the 000 and with an even playing field and watch who come out on top.
I mean,
But we already know who's gonna come on top. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So but guess what? The population has been polluted, right? So, the other side they think they're not racist because they letting us in at their table because they are giving us opportunity or they letting in the DEI and all of that.
Let me tell you
But
something.
no, really truly, you populating our population because guess what? You'll see more white women with black men than you see you see more black men, right?
Mm-hmm.
With white women than you see white women. I mean,
that
what I'm
ain't
trying to say.
black
You
women
see,
with
you
white
no no
men.
no 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 no.
That's a
That
different
ain't
conversation.
that
Now.
ain't that ain't that
No,
not that is not necessarily true.
We'll have to bring you on to have
I
that
just don't want
conversation.
to let you. I don't want to let you finish the statement because it ain't
I want you
necessarily
to
true.
finish.
And that's the
Shit.
thing is you can't see
how?
it, what you don't see. I mean, what you see is what you just see. That's your part of the algorithm. Well, you got to give me the numbers to make me
So that's your
believe
new
that
word.
it's more black men marrying white women than it is black women marrying
That's what the
white
black women
women.
Okay,
say though.
so
I
tell me
mean,
how many
one
people
of the.
that you can name
I mean,
that
shout
white
out
men
Candy Owens.
men
I
don't marry the
respect
black woman.
Candace as like a brilliant mind, but
Oh, let her talk.
she married to a white man.
Y'all like
You see
Kendall
what I'm
Owens.
saying?
Yeah. What'd you
So
say? What'd you say, Courtney? Let her cook.
No, I'm saying, I'm asking him, how many couples can you say in the world right now you can name that white men married black women? It's not many. I'm not saying it's not out there. It's not
Kamala,
many. You know what I
She
mean?
ain't
I
black.
said it's not
Kamala,
many.
She
Candace.
ain't
It's
black.
That
not
said that she.
many. It's not many. And the only reason why they let her vote in because guess what? Because she was married to a white man.
Yeah.
Had she been married to a black man, ain't no way she would have been vice president.
She ain't black. Anyway.
Well,
Uh, but
don't
hey,
be trying to tell you.
we have to bring you up to have that interracial marriage conversation. That's really something that interests me a
But
lot.
no, but think about it though. So listen, how they pollute and they're diluting our culture is one, they're integrating they're married. Now they're having babies. Now it's interracial babies. So more than likely, if they have girls, the girls are going to marry black men. The white, if they come out and be men, they're going to marry, you know what I'm saying, white women. You know what I'm saying? So now they got our talent, they got our genes, they got all this to dilute us, right? So just all of it kind of playing a role, and you don't understand because even with the abortion coming in, okay, so the top rate of abortion is not in our community; it's in the community opposite of us, right? And so, mind you, we were finna be the majority, but now there's no way for us to be the majority in a couple of years as we were expected to be because now they are diluting, polluting our culture with theirs and saturating it, right?
Yeah.
Then now the abortion really gonna help them because now they gotta have those babies that are being aborted because they have the highest numbers in abortion, not our race, their race.
They got the
races,
high rate
you know
of
what I'm
losing
saying?
babies too. They can't hold no baby.
So
Shit.
you want to be a genius. Wow. You want the Kanye. You want the Kanye's. You want the basketball players. You want their genes. You want their intelligence. Because I mean, we done invented them to everything.
That you can do. That's cool. We invented cool. But
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
that's an interesting perspective.
So listen. So to go back to the racism. That's why they don't think. That's why a lot of them don't think that they're racist. Because guess what? Oh, they let us do this. They allow us to do this, or they come to this, or we can be a part of this. No, they only want us a part of certain things so they can benefit in the long run. You get what I'm saying? Because when those athletes, they helping other families. They ain't helping their families. I mean, they might be helping their mom, you know what I mean? But you don't see them. You know what I'm saying? Like, is their lawyer, they agent. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to business, they not fooling with their own people. Period. They
Yeah.
fooling with the ops. You
That's
feel me? So that's still saturating out there. It's still racist, but guess what? It's kind of like on a mild level that you don't even understand it. That's just
right.
like
It's systematic. That's what they call systematic.
Systemic.
Yeah, systemic. Same thing.
I think sports is a
Biopic, biopic. Who cares? Hey, check it. Next time you come to the city, you need to let us know because we need you in here. We got to have this conversation on the air. Everybody need to hear it.
I just wanted to tap into you, boy. I've been working while y'all on here on the mic. I don't know what y'all be talking about, but Raphael says it. What's up? Hey.
Man, go on somewhere. Listen.
Okay, yeah, you sure.
Holler at me later on, man. We gonna get back to it.
Y'all be easy.
All right, girl. Appreciate it.
All right.
You started that shit. That girl calling me some damn Raphael Sadiq. All right, man. Hey, we're gonna take another break. We'll be right back. Y'all stay locked in, man. It's getting better. Getting better. KO Radio, and we back up in this thing, man. This is the program, if you ain't know. And I'm your host, Iyah Wise.
I'm just being honest, man.
Yeah, we're going to keep it 100, 1,000, 1 million. Hey, but then, picking up where we left off at, man, we was talking about can black people be racist? And, we had a caller to call in. We got another call, don't we? Okay. Hey, if you just called in, we was on a little break. We had to pay some bills, call back. But in the meantime, we're going to keep the conversation going. The reason why I say no, you can't go into Google search engine and find a picture of a lynching, and it's a Caucasian man, and it's a bunch of black people up under him cheering, and you know what I'm saying?
That don't mean it ain't never happened before.
If you can't prove it, it ain't happened. Right or wrong?
I mean, no.
Huh?
Cause you wouldn't. I mean, that's the fact. You wouldn't believe in. Nobody wouldn't believe in God.
But that's the only exception. That's the only exception in the world. And that's
you wouldn't believe in air.
That probably another.
You wouldn't believe in wind.
No, you can feel it though. You can feel wind.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
You can feel
Fair
it.
enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But
now, I'm with you with the last thing you said.
I still don't subscribe to the fact that I don't think that probably ain't never happened nowhere in the world. The world big, dog.
Yeah, it probably did happen. I'm not saying in America.
No, in America.
And if it did happen, it was rare. And you bet if they lost one, we lost 1,000.
No, fair enough.
But what I'm saying is, it was done out of necessity, out of survival. It wasn't done just because we get a hard on from seeing this monk hang from this tree. And they said after they hung him, they burned him. And after they burned him, they cut the body parts off and took him home as souvenirs, brother. We ain't did nothing like that. We gonna down you and leave you there for them to come pick you up. Your folk gonna at least be able to bury you. These folk know. These folk got what's the word? Is pension a word? That's not a word. But you know what I'm saying, right?
Generalization is so crazy.
Of course. I play the game how they play it. You miss it? I mean,
no, but I'm saying
I'm not playing baseball with a tennis racket here.
Yeah,
I'm tired. No, I'm tired. No, I'm not.
Because it's like, I mean, that's the same.
It's the same thing they did.
It's the same thing.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a generalization.
Why not?
And I mean,
why not?
When you make generalizations, you being unfair. I mean, just like what you're talking about, like what they did. Like,
I'm being
not saying that all of them, like most of them, didn't do some like horrific stuff. It like,
it's like this.
Like difficult. No, I don't want to.
Would they give up their prestige to see your cub be on the same level or higher than they cub?
Say what?
Would they give up their prestige in this society to see their cub be on the same level or excel higher than your cub?
Do I believe they would do it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they would do it. But I don't think the reason I don't think they would do it, I ain't got nothing to do. It's the same. You wouldn't do it. You see what I'm saying?
I'm supposed to do it.
Right. So, but I think that's just that. Like self-preservation is a human.
But see,
it's a human thing.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, we never had the option of self-preservation until about
we just had to
self-preserve
in different ways. You see what I'm saying?
No.
No, we self-preserved the other way, but way before 100 years. I mean, we still wouldn't be here if we didn't. You see what I'm saying? Even with enduring slavery or whatever, just so they wouldn't just kill us all off. That was self-preservation. You see what I'm saying?
They couldn't have killed us all off.
I mean,
too many. But like I was telling you earlier, I was reading a book. They said for every 100 of us they sent on the boat, they sent 10 of them. So let's say 10 trips.
I mean, that don't necessarily. Them books ain't necessarily that particular statement ain't necessarily a fact. You see what I'm saying?
See, and that's the part that I don't get.
But it's hard to believe that, dog. So that means if it were already more of us here, and then we multiplying, and then they multiplying. So you trying to tell me we would never be the minority? What I'm saying is we wouldn't have never ended up the minority like that.
No. But see, you discrediting the power of psychology.
A.B. Bernard.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
sir. How's it going?
Okay. Okay. I didn't get a last name from Jay when I was talking to him earlier, but
Yeah, it's Johnson.
Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I told him I'd get in touch with you and talk about the trade show and Excalibur line. Uh, he, he said that was of interest to you, and
To
so
the what?
I just
No, he said it was an
asked.
interest.
Beg your pardon?
Oh no, go ahead. We listening.
Yeah, no, I was just wanted to tell you about what we got coming up as far as the trade show that's going to be in, in Atlanta. As
You say y'all got a trade show in Atlanta coming up.
yes, yes.
What kind of trade show?
Well, the trade show is going to be, uh, you know, all the participants that's going to is for marketing purposes. Like Michael Jordan, his company is going to be in Shaq, MGM, uh, and we're going to display one of our main features that my company is taking part in, basically in the construction and operation of Excalibur Line, which is uh, uh, this high-speed railway that's
Mm.
going to be installed, and that's going to be the main feature. And also, we're going to display
So when the people can be
the
looking for like the installation of the railway? Like when should people be looking for the first signs of that?
well, probably right now we're getting pretty close to announcing the actual construction of the facility that's going to build uh, the cars. And once we announce that, uh, following that announcement, we're going to talk about the hubs that we're going to, install where the trains go from hubs to hubs. And those hub facilities is going to be pretty much like a shopping center.
Mm.
And yeah, but we hope to make the announcement probably in the next month or two, maybe a month and a half, right? When we're going to start we have to construct the actual facility that's going to build these. That's going to be
That's gonna be in
ongoing.
the Atlanta area.
Oh yes, yes,
Oh, I mean, well, that big. I mean, that's some
Yeah.
big time jobs coming to the
Yeah.
area.
For
I'm
real.
sure. I'm sure
oh
those.
yeah.
That's a lot of
It's going to be
force.
humongous.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. And see these.
I
It's
ain't
not
gonna lie, I
going
might
to
try to
be
get
any.
on one of them right quick.
Uh,
We was
what
talking.
is? I'm talking to you, but I didn't. I briefly talked with Jay, and he was saying that he wanted to get you guys familiar with it, but I don't know your background and what you.
Yeah. Well currently we got a radio show, called a program, and it's geared just toward getting information out to the community about how we can really just do better as far as people and try to bring people together and generate wealth that's going to live far beyond us. So that's why I was talking to Jay and just trying to get different insight on different projects that he got going on, and he connected. Well, he was telling me about you guys and said that he would have y'all tap in with us so that we can learn a little bit more about what's going on. So,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
they have
because
any? Do you have any dates on the trade show?
we're we're putting that together. I'm not directly orchestrating that. My my business is more of a engineering management company, but
Oh,
we're doing most of the design and Mike. We're going to be setting up office. I'm located in so he said, well, we can give these guys a call. And I'm really not, I don't have everything in front of me. I said, okay, I'll do it.
It's all good, man. We
It's,
appreciate the update on that, man. It
Right,
sounds
right.
like it's gonna be major. I
yeah,
mean, you
right,
know, every Tuesday. I mean, update us as it move along for real.
Yeah, that way we can
So
get it. We can get it out to our followers, and they can spread it along, and just let people know what's going on and kind of be up to date on with the happening, so to speak. Now,
right.
let me ask you this:
Mhm.
when you do get everything together and you're in the Atlanta area, would you be willing to come sit down with us and really just we can go in depth on everything?
Oh, sure. Now, when we try and get things together, we, we got a lot of things together. I just got kind of caught off guard and calling you guys.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I
So
understand.
I just don't. Yeah,
Well,
yeah. No,
well,
yeah.
well, well
This is it's going to be something like you've never seen before. But at the same time, we can talk about it and we can show illustrations and this sort of thing. But it's a lot of work, a lot of engineering that got to go into this thing.
right. I can
And
imagine. I can.
yeah, because this is because we 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 got various partners, but most of the engineering and design work is going to come from my firm.
what we talking like a probably like a 10-year, 15-year plan, like as of now, no, for sure. Right.
Well, no, we're talking about an ongoing plan that your uh, a great grandkid is going to watch. This is, if you can just imagine uh, uh, high speed railing system that's that is all powered by generators that's uh, being built. And, I mean, that's not an overnight thing.
Right.
So, but we're gonna concentrate on the Atlanta area because that's that's going to be the home of Excalibur lines, and so the first two hubs is going to be placed in Georgia, and so uh, uh, the construction of these hubs is going to be like I said earlier, like shopping centers. So the train comes in and the train goes out, and these shopping centers, uh, it's going to take some time to construct everything, but the hub is going to be the main part my company is working on, and where the train comes into the hub, and then the shopping center is going to be marketed out uh, to others. Uh, the basic design of the of the center. It'll have restaurants and all that sort of thing. But the basic design is coming from us,
Okay.
and but the subleasing is going to be by others.
Gotcha. All right. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna get with brother
And
Jay.
and
Oh, go
and
ahead.
and, and, and then to and he mentioned he talked to you guys. I think he said that he mentioned the trade show.
Mm-hmm.
The trade show is is more of a promotional thing,
Okay.
and we're going to display videos and all of that sort of thing, explaining and showing what Excalibur Lines is going to be about, and it's and one of the things that uh, the group has been working on is called a giant. Did he mention that to you about the giant?
No, I
The
don't think he
giant
did.
is the giant is it's a big head to be honest about it, but it's not the size of a two-story building.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it has all these. It's uh, it's it's an AI product that uh, really for display for trade shows. But anyway, people can walk up to it and and, and just see a world of knowledge displayed on these various screens within the head, as you can imagine a big, humongous head.
Right.
But and but that's going to be neat. But uh, because of we're we're promoting Excalibur line, we're going to have other vendors that's going to be displaying uh, who wants to display their new product and like uh, like Shaq, he got some new things that he's going to be introducing and this sort of thing. But it's not going to be like some small booth where you go to a trade show and you have a little booth and somebody's standing there trying to sell their product. This thing going
Right.
to be pretty.
It's
Okay,
gonna be
I
a,
see.
it's gonna
Somebody just sent me an article. Check out. Somebody just sent me an article say Atlanta to Savannah high speed rail plan advance. Man, y'all let us know, man. Hey, man, update her. Keep her
yeah.
updated.
Keep us
I
updated.
mean, if you need some help in this area, we're gonna get you a good crew going.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
anything we
Okay.
can do, we'll definitely
Yeah,
do it.
for sure.
Um, yeah, I'm
Sounds good.
I'm gonna get with Jay. That way he can give you my personal contacts, and that way we can correspond a little in depth off the air. We getting ready to close the show down, so we appreciate you calling in. But I'll definitely be in touch with you. And when you're in Atlanta, let me know. So that way we can get you on the show and we can get the full scope of things and just let the people know what's going on.
Sounds good. I'm talking to Mike Johnson, right?
Yes, sir.
And who's the other individual I heard in the background?
Oh, unfade, man. Unfade. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll talk later and we'll get something
Yeah.
together. Where you can you
Yes,
have
sir.
Yes, sir.
something in front of you that you can talk about.
All right, all right. We appreciate you calling in again.
Okay,
All right,
take
thank you.
care.
Hmm. And there it is. Y'all heard it here first.
I ain't gonna lie, just seen the Fox 5 article
Just
about
seen
it.
the
I
article.
mean,
Hey,
maybe, you know.
hey, man. Hey, what can I say?
So it might be some, I mean,
Big
if
thing.
nothing else, I mean, that's good for the economy, for
Yeah,
sure.
it is. Yeah, it is. I like to hear
For
stuff
sure.
like that. I'm kind of
Definitely
glad
gonna
he
add some
called in.
jobs.
He broke up the monotony because I was going there.
No, for sure.
I
You
was
see?
going there.
You see?
The universe, you understand me?
And now you
Ain't
see
nothing
how
bigger
you
than the
just,
program. 'Cause
you
I was
see how
finna
you
whoop.
humble yourself?
I was finna go. I was gonna go. That's the program right there, y'all. God. The
Oh, boy.
program got down on me. How you gonna get down on me?
Yeah,
God told mighty.
crazy.
Boy. Mind blowing events there, so yeah. I mean, it's in the pudding, man, as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, I want to get him. I want to get Brother Will up here. I want to get Jail here too, man. 'Cause I need to know what's going on. I'm gonna show me person. See what I'm saying? I need to see
I
the
mean, well, somebody got a
portfolio.
good idea or
And I ain't
something.
gonna lie, I ain't gonna discredit Jay, because Jay done sent me a lot of information, a lot of document that, you know what I'm saying, confirming what he's saying. And that's my brother from a long time ago. I
I mean,
trust what
but
he's
it said
saying.
he got a piece of the job on
Yeah.
building I mean, on the
On the
construction.
construction,
Well, that
yeah,
ain't
man.
hard to believe, you know what I mean, or
Right.
whatever. So it like, and of course, like with subcontracts like that, like you know, he's saying he in Texas, like so when they come to Atlanta to build, like he gonna have to hire a
Yeah.
workforce. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just
And
like
then,
it's all a beautiful thing for real. And it
and like
just,
my man was saying, he bring his own crew.
huh?
Like Brother Willie was saying, when he, you know what I'm saying, going in and out them different countries, he bringing his crew.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? And you know, it's just, yeah, you give a chance, you give somebody else a chance to make the crew.
Make the crew. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to take it there, you can take it there. You know what I mean? Yeah,
I
I
like
ain't
that.
mad about it.
I
You know
like
what
that,
I
man.
mean? I mean, I just seen a little something that correlated with it,
Yeah.
so I was definitely mad with
Ain't
it.
nothing wrong with a little confirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the program, man. You know what I'm saying? That what man, that what it's all about. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, we talk the trendy, we talk what's going on, cause that what's going on, that what y'all want to hear. But at the same time, we got to give you the meat and potatoes of this thing too. Now we got to give you some nutrition. We got to feed you. Got to feed your mind. Got just saying.
But I'm just saying, yeah.
Matter of fact, let me get a few. What we was talking about. A few of the inventions before we close out. A few of the inventions that we use every day that probably wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for a melanated person.
All right, so it came up with like 15 things, but I'm gonna just go some of the things that we use every day. One of the things that came up, Alexander Miles invented the automatic elevator doors.
Okay.
That's something that we use every day.
Automatic elevator door, that crazy.
Mm-hmm.
One which what everybody using that in their hands right now. You know, James E. West, the touch-tone telephone technology.
Understand me?
So he co-invented the electric microphone used in 90% of today's phones, mics, and headsets.
Can't live with that.
Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson, she invented call ID and call waiting.
Understand me? Oh, she gave these women the power.
Let me see who else threw this. Dr. Gladys West, cybersecurity system for the U.S. government. It said, while known for helping develop GPS, her algorithm is now used in cybersecurity applications.
A black woman.
You said she invented GPS as well?
Well,
yes, sir.
Her technology is while known for helping develop. So she developed,
okay.
You know
what she was on GPS team.
Right.
Couldn't have did it without her. You know, I'm going to take it though.
And let me go with, let's go on the medical route. Let's see. Who can say? Nah, I don't want to do that because, you know, I don't want to do nothing with COVID. But
No, we ain't gonna. Next.
All right, so this is in the 1940. Dr. Charles Drew, the blood bank system. He developed large-scale blood storage and the first blood bank, revolutionizing emergency medical and surgery.
I heard of him. I ain't know what it was for though.
And I'm gonna say this for last. This is something that a lot of kids to this day play. Lonnie Johnson invented the super soaker.
Super soaker. Understand me?
Or the water gun?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
They say he's a NASA engineer. Johnson invented the famous high-powered water gun still sold today.
You see me? And that's just a handful, man. You know what I'm saying? But let the media tell you all we can do is shoot the ball, sing the song, dance the dance.
What's the most recent thing that we didn't invent?
Everything. Cool.
Stop. Cut it out.
Basketball. Soul food. Swag.
I just want to say that as we can we can still take this as a teaching moment as well.
Pyramid.
Because everything about, like, we talking about generational stuff. So it's like,
House.
I mean, a lot of that stuff is like excellence, that's black excellence or whatever, but it's still like, it's been a minute. And it's like, what's the biggest, like, what's been, the game based on what have you done for me lately?
What they,
You know what I mean? So it like,
they ain't.
so when hold on, when I'm talking about when you talking about like politicians and stuff talking about, hey, look, y'all ain't innovative and stuff. They saying, hey, look, y'all didn't create Meta, y'all didn't create Snap. I mean,
but no.
TikTok. No, because it's just
mistaken,
not like
a black person created the internet. Period. Meta wouldn't exist without the internet.
What have you done for me lately?
It don't matter.
This what I'm.
See, that's the problem.
Listen,
that's
what
that
I'm
LeBron
saying is, no, it's like, what have you done for me lately? I get it. I mean, it was a period of time where we not saying that. I'm saying, look, okay, we can't. That was generation. That was a generation before we were just talking about that were focused, and those were revolutionaries. You see what I'm saying?
Check this out.
Now we in the YN era, and it's like, hey, look. Do you really? Who you think?
None of that.
Who you think finna innovate something? Who you think finna create something?
I ain't worried about innovation. I'm worried about the creation. Cause listen to me.
Who you think finna create something? What
They
you think they
put
finna create?
hear me out.
That's what they talking about. It like you don't, and not to say, 'cause I know it's a bunch of black people in the tech space.
We talking about what you
like,
can't live without.
You see what I'm saying?
We can live without Meta. See what I'm saying? We can live without Meta.
Yeah, you definitely can live.
But we can't live without the internet.
You can live without the internet.
Man,
it was a time when people live without the internet.
It's where we at, Lawrenceville Highway. If people can't get the doggone I-20 without their GPS, that internet.
That's because that's evolution.
No, listen to what I'm saying. And this
So
I'm trying to
that
tell you.
ain't.
I'm
That's what
finna give you
saying.
one for evolution. It was a time where cars didn't exist, but wheels did. The wheel is more important than the car. The car gonna get you there faster, but the wheel gonna get you there. No matter what you put it on, it'll get you there.
What do that mean?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You talking about metal. We were fine without metal.
No, I'm just talking about
No.
in relation as to like what was the most recent thing. What we were talking about being innovative,
I
creative.
got one. Most recent.
Yeah.
It's definitely controversial because it was a black lady that developed. Let me see. She was in what it was. What she had? Part of the first vaccine dealing with COVID.
With COVID.
Oh, she was bought. They bought her. They
But
bought her.
then here's another one that was back 2017, but she's from Kenya. Bev Kogi. I'm not sure if I pronounced it, but she co-founded Magic Water, a company that creates device capable of harvesting clean drinking water from the air.
Come on, somebody.
I mean, that's a good one.
What white man
I mean,
made water out of air? Huh? Talk to me. They can't do it. Nah, they can't do it. This shit is Wakanda. It comes from Wakanda type stuff.
Maybe so.
You understand me? This is divine.
Maybe so.
Not the intervention, but it's divine. They brought the intervention into the divinity. We divine, they the intervention. You put them together, you got divine intervention. Picking up on laying that.
Nah.
I know
I'm good.
Hey, man, it's been another real one, man. We running out of time. We appreciate everybody tuning in, tapping in, calling in, rendering your opinion, giving a shout out, because we about shout out.
Man, that week, man, we back in here.
Next week. I think we got a guest next week, too.
What?
I'll tell them later. I ain't going to tell them now. I'll tell them later. But, man, hey, this is the program. I'm Iyah Wise.
Like you don't know who it is.
I know exactly who it is.
Man, I'm just being honest, man. Turkey bag, sausage, Flight Club, Moosa.
Yep, all that going on.
Sir.
Hey, man, y'all be good. Hey, well, before I go, I want to give a shout out